What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review, and today we're going to be reviewing another Toho Machine Chronicles figure. Today we're going to be reviewing the Super X2, but just to get straight on into this review, like I said, each series comes in a different box. The last one I did was the normal Super X. The first one came in from Wave or Series 1 or whatever you want to call it, and the Super X2 is actually from the second wave. And here's what the boxes look like for the second wave. A lot, brighter colors. It doesn't have the black or anything like that, but you still got the Maser Cannon. Well, you got the Maser Cannon on the front of this one. On the other one, you got the Atragon. On the top, you have the Gotengo. Not the Gotengo from Final Wars, but I think that's the Gotengo. I don't know. I do have that figure, and I'll be getting around to doing a review of that one as well. But then here's the lineup of the ones on the back. You have the white. I think these were the white herons from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. And then, of course, there's the Super X2, which we were reviewing. Then you have the Subsuma from GMK. And then you have the Maser Cannons from the Millennium series. And then there's the Gotengo, or whatever vehicle that is. If you know for sure if this is the Gotengo, or if it has a different name for this version, please let me know in the comments. That way when I get around to doing... Or actually, never mind. I'm just going to call it the Gotengo. Anyway, you guys, very basic box, though, for the second wave. And now, on to the Super X2. Here we are. Here is the Toho Machine Chronicles Super X2. And this is my favorite Toho Machine Chronicles because the Super X2 is actually my favorite vehicle from the Toho series. Again, just like the first Super X, again, just a very basic stand. You got the black plastic base and then the curvature one that comes up and pegs into the bottom of the figure. So just a very basic stand for the Super X2. Now, on into the Super X2. Super X2, very, very simple paint job. They didn't really do... I mean, there is some stuff that they probably could have painted, and did a little bit more with, but overall it looks okay. The Super X2 is pretty much just painted that deep army, military green all the way around pretty much. I mean, even the missiles here at the top are painted the military green and everything like that. The only other different bit of color are the Japanese letterings here on each side, and then Super X2 labeled on each side. All of that is in white. And that is about it for a paint job. I mean, again, they could have probably maybe at least tried to paint the missiles for what it was worth. But overall, the paint job is okay. Let's just drop the Super X2. But overall, the paint job's okay. I mean, I do wish that they kind of would have just kind of painted the missiles. I guess I could paint the missiles myself. I just got to get a really fine paintbrush to be able to do that because they are kind of small. But overall, just the green and then the white for the lettering on each side. As far as detail goes, just like the last Super X, you got all the details here in this very small figure. You got all the lines, the cracks, the crevices, all the moving kind of gears and working parts. All the the thrusters here on the back, very nicely done. All the hovering rudders and not the rudders, but the hovering thrusters more or less, all on the bottom, very nicely done. What else? The missiles, very nicely done and sculpted onto the top here. What was the camera or the sensor thing, I believe, here? Very nicely done here on the top. And you got the torpedo bay launchers here along the bottom side of the nose. Very nicely done. And overall, just all the bells and whistles on the Super X2. You're not missing anything. And then, of course, the special feature of this figure is very cool. You just pull off the front part of it, which reveals, the peg holes right there. So that's what that looks like. But you just pull off the front part of that there. And this is the way I have it displayed on my shelf. Then you just attach the other extra piece, which is the fire mirror. Now, that is damn cool. This one reason I really liked the Super X2. When I first saw Godzilla vs. Biollante, the Super X2 was my favorite vehicle just because of the fire mirror. I thought the fire mirror was like the best freaking weapon ever. I thought it was just that badass, and how it fired that green ray and everything like that. Anything green, I love. It's awesome. But the green ray it fires, that's badass. But then you got all the synthetic diamond detail and everything like that. And the paint job on the inside of this is very nice. It's kind of like silver mixed with white. And it's very shiny, very nicely done. The main synthetic diamond here right in the middle is a translucent piece. Very, very nicely done. No cutting corners here with the fire mirror. I mean, it is just awesome the way that they molded it and sculpted it. I just want to say that it is simply amazing, well done. Very awesome. Again, this is my favorite Toho Machines Chronicles figure that I have, just because the Super X2 is my favorite. This is awesome. If you want a Super X2 in your collection and you want it to size in well with pretty much anything that you have, try to hunt this one down and get it. It might be a little bit of a trick, but hunt this one down and get it. It's better than the one that I've seen that comes with like that the SH Monster Arts effect pack for the first Godzilla and all that stuff, because that one's like tiny, tiny. This one's a good size. And now for sizing, actually, let me size them up with the 50th anniversary memorial box, Godzilla 90s pretty much. Sizing isn't bad. I want to say that sizing is actually fairly decent. Not bad at all with this 6-inch Godzilla figure. I want to say that this can actually work pretty well if you're doing anything stop motion or anything like that. And just for shits and giggles, hopefully the camera's not too close. It probably is, just because I do have my camera closer than normal, just because of how small these are. But I'm going to size them up with the 30 centimeter X Plus Yuji Sakai Godzilla 1989. Sizing, it doesn't look bad. These actually look very well together. I have them next to each other on the shelf, even though the stand for the Super X2 is kind of down here on Godzilla on the shelf. But other than that, these look great next to each other. I want to say, sizing very nicely done. Even though they're not made to be in scale, it actually looks good next to each other. And if you were to do something, I don't know, just set up like a picture or something outside or something like that, it'd be very nicely well done. So very nicely sized, with the Yuji Sakai X Plus Godzilla 1989. And here we are with the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla 1989. Again, good sizing, I want to say. There he is, kind of sized with Godzilla's head. Again, sorry if I'm putting Godzilla up here, he is kind of out of the shot. But there's, sizing with the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla 1989. Overall, very good, very well done, I want to say. Just overall, good sizing with X Plus figures. Even, for taking pictures and anything like that, this looks great. So, and that about does it, you guys, for this figure review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, kind of another little bit of a short one, just because there's not too much to these little Chronicle figures, but I try to go over everything that I can with them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the Toho Machine Chronicles Super X2. And like always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.